Kathleen Marie Ireland, born March 20, 1963, is an American model and actress turned author and entrepreneur. Ireland was a supermodel in the 1980s and 1990s, best known for appearing in 13 consecutive Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues. In 1993, she founded a brand marketing company, Kathy Ireland Worldwide, which has made her one of the wealthiest former models in the world. As a result of her career as a businesswoman, she had made a $420 million personal fortune by 2015. In 2012, $2 billion worth of products bearing her company's brand were sold. When Ireland was 16 in 1979, she was scouted at her high school by elite model management. She has appeared on covers for Vogue, Cosmopolitan, Forbes, and Mademoiselle. According to Ireland, a photographer once crossed the line with her when she was a teenager and wanted her to pose topless. She did not feel comfortable and he did not respect her. He reportedly pushed her and got physical and she decked him. During Sports Illustrated Swimsuit's 50th anniversary event, Ireland's 1989 cover was awarded the greatest Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover of all time by its publisher. Film and television. Ireland has appeared in a number of television and movie roles. Her first movie, 1988's Alien from LA, was later featured during the 5th season of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Ireland's other appearances include Melrose Place, Boy Meets World, The Larry Sanders Show, Muppets Tonight, Side Out, Mr. Destiny, Necessary Roughness, Mom and Dad Save the World, National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, as Miss Destiny Demeanor, Once Upon a Christmas, and its sequel Twice Upon a Christmas. She also participated in the 9th season of Dancing with the Stars, where Ireland and her partner Tony Dovolani were the third couple eliminated in the second week of competition. In 2016, she made an appearance in the 6th episode of the 4th season of The Prophet, offering advice for the CEO of Murchison Hume, Max Cater. Entrepreneurship. Kathy Ireland Worldwide. Main article. Kathy Ireland Worldwide founded in 1993 as a brand marketing firm in an exclusive business relationship with Kmart. Kathy Ireland Worldwide, or Q for short, became a global licensor after cutting its ties to the department store chain in 2003. In 2019, it stood at number 26 on License Global's Top 150 Global Licensors 2019 list with $2.6 billion in retail sales. 1993 to 2003, Foundation and the Kmart years. In 1993, Kathy Ireland's name on a line of socks sold 100 million pairs and Kmart took notice, subsequently giving Ireland her own clothing line including swimwear, activewear, accessories, sweaters and more. Buoyed by the initial success, Ireland founded Kathy Ireland Worldwide, at the beginning a brand marketing firm, which she and her related trusts own in its entirety. The company concentrated on building its business in home products after 2003, when it cut its exclusive ties to Kmart. 2003 to 2013, continuous growth. Warren Buffett, Ireland, and Bill Gates at the 2015 Berkshire Hathaway shareholders meeting at the advice of Warren Buffett, Ireland's friend and mentor. Kathy Ireland Worldwide soon entered into the home furnishings business. Fashion and apparel is consistently changing, but in home it's more consistent, Buffett said. Already in 2004, Ireland's annual take was thought to be around $10 million. Forbes described Ireland as a prototype for model-turned-mogul in a 2006 article about the trend of model peonies. By 2004, Kathy Ireland Worldwide was marketing products from 16 manufacturers, including those of Norison and Pacific Coast Lighting, selling them in over 34,000 retail locations in as many as 14 countries. Between 2005 and 2012, products bearing Ireland's brand generated $2 billion in annual retail sales, and the company became a leader in its industry. In a May 2012 British Vogue article, Ireland was called the world's richest model. Afterwards, Ireland started designing wedding dresses and social occasion gowns. She launched her line of wedding gowns by presenting a runway fashion show at the Festival of Brides held in Disneyland Resort in 2012. Sterling Winters Company is a wholly owned subsidiary of Kathy Ireland Worldwide, which is the management company for Janet Jackson. American Legend launched a Kathy Ireland collection consisting of 30 styles, which was featured at Macy's beginning in fall 2011. Ireland is chief designer for Royal Footwear and Accessories, the RFA Group. She has established a relationship with manufacturer Gorham, designing dinnerware, glassware and flatware. Ireland designed a collection of jewelry inspired by Elizabeth Taylor. Ireland launched a collection of pet products called Loved Ones, which includes furniture, bowls, collars, toys and luxury bedding. She teamed up with Worldwise Incorporated, a pet products company based in San Rafael, California, to create the pet collection. 2013 present, strategic relationships. In 2013, Kathy Ireland Worldwide entered into a licensing agreement with rug manufacturer Norison, to create a new collection of affordable area rugs. Since that time, Kathy Ireland Home by Norison has expanded to include more than 20 distinct rug collections. In 2016, in association with Paul Rapps New York, Jeroen Turgeman from Tally Diamonds and Roland Krantz from Krantz Creations, Kathy Ireland launched Diamonds by Kathy Ireland, a collection of 65 jewelry pieces, engagement rings, wedding bands, patent-pending earrings, bracelets and pendants. The collection premiered at the 2017 Luxury and JCK shows in Las Vegas. In January 2017, Ireland teamed with Michael Amini to create a new home furnishings line. 40. The line, consisting of bedroom pieces, occasional tables, couches, chairs and dining sets, debuted in October 2017, at the High Point Market trade show. Also in January 2017, American Family Insurance tapped Kathy Ireland for an ambassador role. To launch their relationship, Ireland was the keynote speaker for their Dream Fearlessly campaign. In July 2018, Fox Business reported that Ireland had ventured into the shipping container business, partnering with SG Blocks, a company which has been designing and constructing container-based buildings and structures in the United States. On May 8, 2019, singer and actress Vanessa Williams signed a management and partnership agreement with Kathy Ireland worldwide. In late 2019, Padlist launched with Kathy Ireland as the chief editor and brand strategist alongside co-founders Blake Van Leer and Lindsay Van Leer. Fitness videos. Since 1994, Ireland has published several fitness videos that led to her design of athletic apparel and launched her brand licensing of fitness equipment. Several of these were VSDA award-winning, including Total Fitness Workout, Core Workout, Absolutely Fit, Advanced Sports Fitness, Reach and Health and Body Specifics, which was awarded Fitness Video of the Year. I always knew I belonged on the other side of the lens. I think I'm too much of a control freak. Beauty comes from the inside. Don't just work for the money, that will bring only limited satisfaction. I won't give up my day job of design. There are a lot of good arguments for birth control, but as far as terminating a life that has already come into existence, I haven't found any. If we get our self-esteem from superficial places, from our popularity, appearance, business success, financial situation, health, any of these, we will be disappointed, because no one can guarantee that we'll have them tomorrow. I believe there are 3 keys to success. For me, it is keeping my priorities in order, it's my faith and my family, and then the business. But I look at failure as education. In that respect, I am so well educated. My family give me values that have sustained me through situations that would challenge any person. My relationship with the Lord inspires me in all I do. I would say my sense of adventure outweighs my grace. We expanded the brand to include a whole line of apparel and accessories, but we quickly learned that it was not good to have one channel of distribution. Our mission began with finding solutions for families, especially busy moms. That was never on my radar, traffic stopping. It was never important to me. The only thing Martha and I have in common are that we both used to model. Martha Stewart is extremely talented. Her designs are picture perfect. Our philosophy is life is messy, and rather than being afraid of those messes, we design products that work the way we live. Because modeling is lucrative, I'm able to save up and be more particular about the acting roles I take. I entered the modeling industry as a business person already. I always knew I belonged on the other side of the camera. I intentionally built a business that has absolutely nothing to do with appearance. I know my strengths. Painfully aware of the weaknesses. There are many. I love sports. So working towards a common goal, that's exciting to me. I like to experiment a lot and invent things. I made the intentional choice to step behind the camera. I want to be healthy, to be there for my husband and my kids. I was not making enough time to take care of me. I'm a curious person. I like to ask questions. Jesus was nothing like I thought. He wasn't condemning. He was loving and leading. For me, the question was, do I want my paycheck to be dependent on how other people think I look? An agenda is not a bad thing. In business, it's about people. It's about relationships. So many young people say, I'm just going to see what happens. It's so much more powerful to make things happen and have a plan. I'm a curious person. I like to ask questions. Well, why? People would say, it's never been done. It's never been done does not mean that it can't be done. It's been an extraordinary journey. I have learned so much along the way. I entered the modeling industry as a business person already. I always knew I belonged on the other side of the camera. Martha Stewart is extremely talented. Her designs are picture perfect. Our philosophy is life is messy, and rather than being afraid of those messes, we design products that work the way we live. The entire time I was modeling, I was trying and failing at businesses. We would have started our business much sooner had I been more successful. When I used to model, the job description is shut up and pose. There are people today who would like me to go back to that old job description and just shut up and pose.